YouTube channel. My name is Ibrahim Sagbalaji and I'm the founder of Bote Technologies. In this tutorial video, I'm going to be showing you how to install the Parrot operating system on Virtual Machine Workstation Pro. If you're new to this channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button for more awesome content like this. So right now, I'm going to go over to my Google Chrome and I'm going to search for Virtual Machine Workstation. So I'm going to put the link in the description below so you can download the Virtual Machine Workstation. So next I'm going to click on the download button. I already have this installed on my system, so I'm not going to download the new version again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to parrotsec.org and I'm going to click on the download button. So I'm going to download the security edition of the Parrot operating system. So the reason why I'm downloading the security edition because it is specifically designed for penetration testers and red team operation. So I'm going to click on the download button and I'm going to download the ISO version. So I have this installed on my system already, so I'm not going to do anything. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my file explorer and I'm going to go into my download folder. So this is where I've downloaded the virtual machine and the Parrot operating system. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the Virtual Machine Workstation Pro to begin the installation. So the installation, the Windows installer is starting, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the next button. So I have to agree to the terms in the license agreement, and I'm going to click on the next button. So I have this option selected by default, add virtual machine workstation console 2 into the system path. So I'm going to click on the next button, and I'm going to click on the next button, and I have this option to create a shortcut on the desktop and also to create a start menu. So I'm going to leave everything as default and I'm going to click on the next button. So I'm going to click on the install button for the installation process to start. So the next thing we're going to be needing is the Virtual Machine Workstation Pro license key. So I already have this on my system and I have about 6 keys. So I'm going to be providing the Virtual Machine Pro license keys in the description below. So I'm going to select the first option and I'm going to click on copy. So I'm going to wait for the installation of the virtual machine to finish. Then I'm going to paste the key inside so as to activate my Virtual Machine Workstation Pro. So once the installation has been completed, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add the Parrot operating system iOS file to create the virtual machine. So while the installation is running, I'm going to explain why we need a virtual machine and why we need the Parrot operating system. So the Parrot operating system is an operating system developed by a community of developers for penetration testers, security auditors, security researchers, digital forensic threat hunters, and everyone involved in the cybersecurity landscape. So we need the Virtual Machine Workstation Pro as a container to allow us to install another operating system while running another operating system on our machine. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the finish button and I'm going to minimize this and I'm going to go into my Virtual Machine Workstation Pro. So when I launch the Virtual Machine Workstation, I'm going to click on the create virtual machine and I'm going to select the typical option as the recommended. I'm going to click on the next button. So I'm going to select the second option, which is installer disk image file ISO. Then I'm going to click on the browse button. So this browse button is going to open up my download folder and I'm going to select the Parrot Security 6.0 iOS file that I've downloaded. Then I'm going to click on open. So I'm going to click on next. So for the virtual machine name, I'm going to name it Parrot OS and I'm going to click on next. So I'm going to select the option for split virtual disks as a single file. So and I'm going to increase the size of my disks to 60 gig. You can increase it to any size you want, but because my storage is limited to 512 gigabytes, so I'm going to give it a size of 60 gig and I'm going to click on the next button. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to select the option of finish. Then we're going to have our Parrot operating system. So now we can begin the installation of our Parrot operating system. So I'm going to maximize this so you can see it on my screen. So the virtual machine is already running and I'm going to select the first option and I'm going to press enter on my keyboard. So this is going to start the installation process of the Parrot operating system, though this is going to take a while. So we are going to have to be very patient while the installation starts. Yeah, our Parrot operating system is loading already. So this is going to take a while, like I said, roughly about 5 to 10 minutes before the installation completes. So I'm gonna pause the video while the installation finishes. I'm gonna resume back the video, then we can see how we can finish up the installation of our Parrot operating system. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on install Parrot operating system. So the installation of our Parrot operating system is currently in phase. So I'm gonna select the American English as my default language of input. So I'm gonna select the region as America, and I'm gonna leave the zone as New York. So next I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on the next button. I'm gonna select the English United States, and I'm gonna leave it as default. So I'm gonna click on the next button. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the erase disk option, and I'm gonna leave this as no swap. So I'm gonna click on the next button. So for my full name, I'm gonna be using Botek as my full name, and for my password, I'm gonna be using the same thing, Botek, and I'm gonna click on next. So I'm gonna click on next. So I'm gonna click on the install now to begin our installation process. So while this is installing, so I'm gonna click on the install button. Yeah, so the hello, now our installation has completed. So I'm gonna click on the done button to restart the virtual machine. So I'm gonna click on the done button. So this is gonna reboot the Parrot operating system. Then we're gonna see the interface and we'll be able to work on it. So if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna be showing you how you can perform different penetration testing using the Parrot operating system, and also how you can be performing it using Kali Linux. So in the next tutorial video, I'm gonna be showing you how to use the StegHide library in Parrot operating system. So the Parrot operating system is still booting up. So let's see the interface before the end of the video. Okay, so right now I'm gonna type in my password, and I'm gonna press enter. So this is going to launch the Parrot operating system. So while the Parrot operating system is being launched, so I can see there's several tools that has been installed with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resize my screen, and I'm going to click on I finished installing, so this tab can be closed. So now we have our Parrot operating system. So like the Kali Linux, Parrot operating system comes with several tools installed in it, and we can see from a list of when I click on all, we can see all these tools that have been installed with it. And the first one we have is the Aircrack NG. We have the Aerodump. We have the uh, ARMITAG. Then we have the Autopsy for forensics. We have the Beta Cap. We have the Binwork, and so on and so forth. So like our Kali Linux, we can run several commands on our terminal as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the terminal, and I'm going to change from user to root. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the command sudo su, and this is going to change me to the super user. So when I press enter, I'm already the super user. And also I can change the directory to desktop, so I'm going to write the change directory, and the name of the directory is going to be desktop, and we already have the desktop. We're already in the desktop folder. So hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel